What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up! We got the number 2 ranked Boston Celtics at the number 3 ranked Philadelphia 76ers. May 5th, round 2 of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Celtics, Tatum and Jason, Smart and Marcus, Brown and Jalen, Horford of Al, Derek White, and the rest are nobodies. The Sixers, Embiid and Joel, James Fear, Beard Harden, Tucker and PJ, the Bully, Tobias of Harris, Maxey, and the rest are nobodies. Check it out. Teams is tied up 1-1. What else can you ask for? Sixers at home. Might be the last home game right now. It's the first, right? Tatum
knocks down his first field goal attempt. Stop it between those two guys. They've got to get to it and get to it often.
Got Tatum. Oh, quick no look. Pass out. Derek White.
That offense fires smart.
Just pass out. Tatum and Jason. Pull up. And they're gonna like a prize to deep.
5 for 5.
Is that the Celtics coach, bro? He looks like an LA Fitness coach. Player. Not even a coach.
Got deep against Horford. Lays it in.
Okay, Embiid.
Empty one side of the floor. Embiid lost the handle to us and turned it over at the other end. Here's Derek White to Horford, the trailer.
Horford pulling it up for the 3.
Harden off the screen, sprays it out to McDaniels.
10-day contract player with a smooth in the corner like a brush to deep.
White walks into the 3. 76ers off
Fear the Beard. Quick pass.
A little bit more pace. Maxey drives.
Maxey!
So they feel longer. He's seeing a lot of bodies at the elbow. Skip pass to Melton.
5-day contract player pulling it up. That guy got signed last night. Who the hell is that guy?
A lot of physicality with Embiid. 5 on the shot.
Embiid and Joel pulling it up. I don't know why Williams is on him. Williams and Grant, that is. I'm surprised he's still in the league. I thought he was playing with the Sharks.
Punches it home. You're entitled to that space. And that's where I was going. Is Brogdon knocks down the floater.
Another 10-day contract player with that floater.
Martin Grant Williams don't draw attention to it. I'm not sure. It didn't look
Harrison
like there was
Tobias.
an initial move to make the technical foul call. It's a nice move by Tobias.
The 76ers were a top 10 defensive team during the regular season. Ended up
got Tatum and Jason. Just a quick drive, lefty layup. First bucket of the game. It's about time. You got my assistant principal from 6th grade with that 3. He's hyped.
Marcus Smart thinking about coming over to help.
He was hyped. His first bucket of his career. Embiid and Joel. Bro, they have complete mixed matches on Embiid, bro. Bro, like, they have 6'3" players guarding him. Why? And then you got to remember the Celtics don't even have size like that. I mean, I think they have that 44, number 44 dude. The little 5-day contract player, but he doesn't have no athleticism, no strength. He's going to be a liability on defense, so he's non-existent. He's almost a cone. And it's like the tallest player, realistically, looking at the Celtics is Tatum and Jason at like 6'9.5", 6'10". Whoa! And whoa! There's no foul. Wow. Tucker PJ needs to get in the gym, hit the weights. But yeah, overall, the Celtics are kind of like a small team. They're almost like a point guard small 14. And 1! Post move fadeaways. The black man. Got Maxey with the spot up 3.
And he is out of sorts right now at this end.
Brown and Jalen.
On the move, throws it up.
Bro, for someone that's pretty, like, almost borderline skinny, he has a lot of upper body strength. Horford! 0.3 left. He might as well hit the buzzer hit like, eh. I hate when they be doing it, bro. Hey, yo, I don't know if I'm the only one that has a pet peeve, bro. Like, I don't understand, like, bro, you know damn well whoever keeps the store tables, bro, it's the half. I understand if it's a 4th quarter, that's different. But, bro, it's the end of the half, man. Like, just make that thing go, bro. And NCAA, they would have let it rain down, bro. Come on. It's always cringy when they just lose like 0.3, 0.1. Like, you don't know the way you can get a shot off of that. Why?
Cross court to Horford for three. And the Celtics begin the third quarter the same way they began the game. They're unrelenting from behind the arc. Here's PJ Tucker.
Oh. Quick pass in. One more pass out. Maxey! He's talking shit to White and Derek.
Smart screens for
Got Tatum. Over Embiid.
Wow. Tough by Jason Tatum. Finds Brown instead. Jaylen Brown probes and pulls out Embiid into the thin air. Reverse layup. Got it!
Yo.
Jaylen Brown.
Bro, I think off the dribble Embiid is probably the worst defense for a big man all-star in history, definitely. It's weird because, like, on-ball defense, you post him up, he'll definitely take you, like, muscle to muscle, and it'll be like a 50-50 shot of you making that actual bucket. But when it's completely off the dribble, like, even an athlete like myself, 5.5-star athlete, will beat Embiid off the dribble, even with dribbling with my offhand. Embiid lacks footwork, he lacks, like, moving along. Uh-oh.
Yeah, what about game one, Harden?
Tatum's on the floor, so there you go. Like, when it comes, like, off the dribble, Embiid lacks footwork, hand-eye coordination, moving with your feet, holding that defensive posture. If you don't agree, then you're just completely a glazer, bro. There's no reason for you to argue with me anymore further. He just literally is almost like a cone. Like, all it does is say, just like as I'm explaining exactly what I'm talking about. Any mid, like, dribbler in the NBA can blow past Embiid. Look how far Embiid is playing off of Brown Jalen. You might as well think Brown has like a 30 overall three, when really he has an 87 three. He can knock down a three, obviously, you know what I'm saying, any given open shot. He could have knocked down this three right here. Embiid doesn't have no footwork defensively, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's easy to just drive past him all the time. He just flops, always plays victim, and just falls to the ground, bro. I don't know what he's doing. This is a grown-ass man. I want you guys to mind this. Pushing 30. So,
Tucker wide open. They're not even
got Tucker with his first bucket in the playoffs. Wow, they're not even guarding him. They thought he was out of the league. 77-72, Boston. Wow, Brown with like 3 and 1s this game. Embiid with 25 so far. He's got to the free throw line 10 times. Looks like the refs are glazing the Sixers. Okay. Got a 10-day contract player pulling it up.
Good move.
For the 3.
And it starts with the physicality of Grant. I mean, that defense was outstanding.
Tatum sprays it out to Brogdon, made his last 3.
All right, man. This 10-day contract player makes one more 3, man.
Team that's got to play off its defense, trying to get some turnovers.
Might have to upgrade it with cash. Tatum, layup.
For the layup.
Last game, too, he made about, like, what, 3 or 4 or 5 threes? I mean, obviously, it's not much. I make that in the first quarter, but, like, for a decent role player, you have to give credit for it's a casual, so I need to see one more 3 at least, which I doubt he's going to make. Driving to the rack. Derek White. Floater alert. Floater alert. Got a 10-day contract player. Just pass that out, brother. My assistant principal from 6th grade. Woo-hoo. Remember when he screamed at me to tell me to pull my pants up in the hallway.
Intentional about going at Harden at times.
You got smarter Marcus.
With the floater.
That wasn't surprising, you boys.
No.
And obviously, when that was obviously a joke when it tipped me. Because I don't know if y'all have principles like that will tell you to pull your pants if you're sagging too hard. Because you never know with this generation. We have to, yo, y'all ain't clipping that shit. Don't clip that shit, because you know damn well what I meant. You know what I'm saying? New generation kid, you gotta make sure you explain certain things. Don't try me like that. No, sir. Hold on now. I'm glad I actually caught, you know. Maxey passing out to a 5-day contract player. Buckets! Sixers are trailing 97-92.
Brogdon from deep, got it.
Wow.
Brogdon from deep, got it.
Wow.
Brogdon and Malcolm, congratulations. You've been upgraded to a casual. You've consistently been role-playing in these playoffs.
Silencer on the crowd here at Wells Fargo.
Wow. It's crazy. I wasn't even almost seeing it. I'm looking at my DoorDash.
Harden got it.
Fear the beard. The Sixers still trailing.
That Kinesio tape. Embiid drives it on Grant Williams.
Whoa, pass.
To Maxey for three.
Oh, Embiid with the rebound. Embiid, oh, he missed again.
Smart fakes the handoff out to Grant Williams.
Williams missing that, of course.
Maxey lost
The
it to
Brogdon dude has it. Passing it out. One more. Oh, no.
Horford pulls the three.
Whoa!
Execution.
Still trailing here. Tatum is
See
non-existent.
if they can close
There he
this
is.
one out.
It's gonna fade away like those.
Turnaround on the baseline.
Okay.
Butter. Grant Williams up to Smart. They got a 2-on-1.
Oh, they're turning it over. Harden with the save.
What a big time missed
Embiid
opportunity.
slowing it down.
James Harden, some
He's gonna
credit
post
for
up
those.
Williams. It's a mix match. Mix match. Quick pass.
Harden walks into the three.
Feed the beat.
And the lead is down to
Like
6.
nothing.
Tatum on the wing against
Under
him.
2 minutes. They're not down by that much, but they can use a bucket. Step back like that. Sheesh. Damn. Okay, we got a ball. Oh, never mind. They're down. They're down by 25. Never mind.
It's a 5-second violation, says Scott Foster.
Wow. 5-second violation. The Sixers are going to go outside on a Friday.
Jaylen Brown with 23.
Okay.
The two Jays, a little too much for Philadelphia.
Kind of a mid-game at the last 2 minutes. Gonna go ahead and look at that NBA Chaz, and that might cap it off. These clips talking about. All right, so we have Embiid Joel with a ceremony here about his MVP speech. Now, I told you guys how I felt about it. Embiid has a good reason why he worked for this MVP. You know what I'm saying? He found out his upbringing, and even when he came into the NBA as well, too. I didn't know he suffered from a crazy foot injury that could have left him out for the rest of the year, or not even a year, the career. So right here, you have a clip right here to talk about Embiid getting a little bit emotional with his son during his ceremony.
He's somewhere over there.
Whoa, Embiid Joel. Oh, man. Man, honestly, man, to be honest with you, in just all honest humbleness, man, it's really making it hard for me to roast Embiid, man. I understand, like, most of the time when we roast Embiid, it just comes with them playing victim, which is actually not really in a wrong, because nobody likes actors. Nobody likes, when it comes to, like, in a other field than you being in a movie, when I'm talking about in that term. Nobody likes people that act and like to flop and like to, you know what I'm saying, make it seem like, or even when he tries to pitch certain scraps or fights, altercations, man, tries to make it seem like it's like it's not his fault. But, man, it's like, I don't even remember that even happened when I see things like this, man. This is just somebody, like, when it comes to somebody like an athlete and somebody like, because sometimes when I try to go into a direction, because I definitely have said certain things of this in past videos and me through the past years of saying that, like, idols and things like that. There's nothing wrong with looking up to anybody, but also what you don't want to do is have, like, you know what I'm saying, like, necessarily, like, certain, like, crazy, like, just off the edge of the seat, like, idols, but you want to have somebody that you look up to. That's a correction. You know what I'm saying? You want to have someone that you look up to, because sometimes, most of the time, people that you idolize too crazy, they don't end up being turning up what they be. You know what I'm saying? When it's all said and done. But when it's somebody to look up to, you know what I'm saying? You can idolize that. So don't let what I told you the last 20 seconds, a minute and a half, go over your head. Because when it's something like outside, for example, NBA player, I idolize Curry. But in the terms of just like looking up to him, in the terms of just like basically like taking forth and helping out of that, like, him shooting a three and then this and that, and then just like etc. and just all other categories outside of sports. You know what I'm saying? So you future athletes out there, man, when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, looking at someone that's passionate about the game and someone that's like really like cares about not even just like the NBA itself, but just cares about having like a family showing generations and showing character and showing morals and showing passion and showing someone that truly loves not only the passion for the game, but actually loves his job and what he does on a 25-8 basis, man. It has, like, one of the examples, you have to leave it up to Embiid, bro. You have to, you know. And this is right here, just like pure genuineness, pure raw emotion, man. You know what I'm saying? Embiid of Joel, man. Hey, man, salutes to you, man. This is you can just tell, you know, real recognized where you can just tell this is a genuine, you know what I'm saying, human being that's, you know, came from nothing and wanted to make a name for himself and, you know, trying to provide for his family and generations on forth and going, man. This is non-glazing. These are none of my favorite teams. I can care less who wins or loses the series. But, you know, seeing things like this, man, this is something to definitely take note to. And, you know, athletes and future athletes, you know, up and coming, you know, you definitely want to work as hard as you possibly can. Remember that. Even if you're in practice right this second or leaving practice or on the way home or whatever you're doing, man. If it's not to want to get to statuses and levels like this, whatever you're doing, then what are you working for? You know what I'm saying? Put aside the money, put aside the fame, put aside the materialistic things for wherever you get in life. You know what I'm saying? This right here is a golden example of just pure genuineness, raw passion that nothing in the world can buy. This is priceless. You know what I'm saying? So just always remember that, man. Beat it, Joel, man. He's a fantastic human, man. Give it up to him. Curry still deserves the award, though. Just letting you know that, but very inspirational looking at this.
He's the main reason why I'm really here. You know, becoming a father, you know, changed my whole life. And, you know, I just wanted to show him, you know, a good example. And, you know, I'm glad he's here with us. And my fiance, she's been, you know, a big part of it, too.
Give him his milk, man.
Tell you what, there was
Hey, man, shout out to Embiid and Joel, man. All right, we have Embiid and Joel accidentally steps on Williams of Grant's head, and his face slams into the ground. Embiid. Now, I hope this is clickbait. Because it sounds like attempted murder, bro. I sat there and gave you almost 10 minutes worth, probably 30 minutes almost worth of praise, man. Please let this be clickbait, Embiid.
Shot a moment ago. Almost a turnover. Embiid falls to the court.
Yeah,
Bodies littered on the hardwood
You see Brown and Jalen giving him a stare down.
here. Brown down. Grant Williams down as well.
Jalen Brown tried to use his speed to deny the catch. And
that's going to be the 5th foul against Brown.
yeah, now listen.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on,
He
is
used
it have
his
no replay?
challenge, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no! Bro. What are y'all calling about this, man? Is this on purpose or is this accidental? Because right now it looks like it's in between. What I will say, somebody that the taller and bigger you are, it is harder for you to land the right way and land where you want, and obviously the harder you fall. But, bro, Embiid of Joel.
Intentional by any means.
Oh my gosh,
just looking
bro.
for a spot to land. And that had to have hurt.
Oh my goodness.
And that was accidental. That did not.
As you guys see that everything, you know what I'm saying, he was, Williams was not doing good after that. What do you guys call about those? Let's look at this bot store. And it's going to wrap it up. Tatum and Jason with 27 and 10, double-double. He's too lazy to score 3 more. That would add him 30. Brown and Jalen with 23 and 7. Horford with 17. 15 for Smarter Marcus. Derek White with 13. The Brogdon dude had 15 points? And he got to upgrade this game? You got Embiid Joel with 30 and 13 rebounds, but it wasn't enough. Fear the Beard with 16 and 11 assists. You need to score more than that, Harden. I actually missed out on last game. We had people spamming me up. No, I didn't even realize Harden's field goal percentage was like, he shot like 2 or 3 of 13 or 15 the last game. Harden, can't be doing that, man.